Hi there, welcome to Two Birds. I'm Fiona. Welcome back if you're joining me again. Today's class is a 35-minute Spring Yin inspired practice. And in this practice, we focus on opening up through the side body as well as the chest, which is a lovely way to encourage your body's own natural ability to cleanse. We explore different poses around Lounge Lizard and also Dragonfly. For this practice, you may wish to have a folded blanket to pad your hips and prop your buttocks. No other props required. It's also part of the at-home spring retreat, and this class is your Saturday evening class or afternoon class if you're following along with the retreat. If you'd like more information on the spring retreat, you can find it in the description below. There's a website you can click on and it has all the information in one spot. I really hope you enjoy this practice. Thank you for joining me. Namaste. And begin your practice finding a comfortable posture. You may wish to sit upright here, propping yourself on the edge of a blanket, or lay down in Shavasana. Invite yourself to settle into your shape and wriggle out any restlessness. And then as you're ready, become still. Gently closing your eyes if that feels comfortable. Just take a soft gaze down the tip of your nose. Notice the parts of your body that are connected to the ground, and invite yourself to anchor down into those points. Starting to turn your attention inwards to feel your body. Allow you to hold space for yourself to feel and to listen. Take a few breaths here without the need to control or shift anything. Simply becoming aware of your body breathing. Notice your next inhale and your next exhale. Guiding your awareness into each moment of your breath that you take. Know that there's no right or wrong way of being or breathing. Whatever manifests in this moment and in this practice is exactly as it needs to be. Simply arriving with your breath is enough. And if it feels natural for you, cultivating an intention for this practice. Perhaps you're practicing this as part of the weekend spring retreat and you've already developed an intention for your weekend and you can repeat that to yourself. Or perhaps you're just practicing some R&R. Just approaching your practice with some intentionality is helpful, keeps you focused. Breathe now, slow breath in, fill your lungs all the way up. And as you're ready, part your lips and sigh all the air out of your body. Try small. And we'll start with a 3-part or Durga Pranayama. With your next inhale now, guide your breath just toward your low belly. Let this breath fill your low belly. And as you exhale, let your belly settle. 2 more cycles of breath into your belly. And adding on with your next inhale, send your breath into your belly, then toward your ribs. And exhale, releasing your ribs and then your belly. 2 more, breathing in, belly, ribs, and releasing. Breathing in, belly, ribs, and release. Finally, on your next breath, invite your inhale into your belly, your ribs, up toward your chest. And as you release, feel the exhale settle your collarbones, your ribs, and your low belly. Take 2 more slow, complete breaths. And just softly open your eyes if you had them closed, and we'll make our way now into our first posture, Lounge Lizard. If you're on your back, bend your knees, gently roll out to your side, and make your way up to sit. So for this first shape, you may wish to layer a blanket over the length of your mat to offer yourself some padding and support for your outer hips. You're going to come to rest down on your right side hip first, facing the long edge of your mat. Rest your right hand to the floor on a diagonal from your shoulder. And the intention here is to facilitate a gentle opening into the side of your body, the ribs and your chest, mobilizing your spine into lateral flexion. So using your hands and your legs to anchor you steady, invite the hammock of your ribs and your chest to drop and bow toward the mat. So you could explore a little bend in your right elbow to lessen the weight on your right wrist. Then just consciously directing your breath into your side body. And imagine it traveling from your right waist toward your ribs and up toward your armpit. As you exhale, sensing that gentle contraction of your ribs, rinsing your breath out. And by holding this shape, we're encouraging a gentle degree of space, circulation into the side body, opening space to breathe a deeper breath, and bringing our awareness and breath to a part of the body that houses some of the hundreds of lymph nodes in your body responsible for clearing and cleaning the body of toxins. When the intercostals between each rib are stretched and the rib cage is able to move in a healthy way, we offer the lungs more room to expand. And the ribs also protect the heart and the lungs, but they also act as a massage mechanism, squeezing when we exhale and expanding when we inhale, all encouraging optimal blood flow, lymphatic circulation, and a healthy exchange of oxygen and CO2, all the ways the body detoxifies and nourishes itself. Following the gentle rise and fall of each breath, and cultivating your sensibility toward the flow of your breath, the sensations arising with it and dissolving as you linger. So here we're just going to add a mild twist for your chest. So bring your right hand just a little closer toward you. Then take your left foot behind to the floor. So option, you can bend the left knee or keep the left leg straight as you step it behind. Then take your left hand behind you and open your chest to the left. Just pause and breathe here. Last few breaths. Reaching your left hand up toward the ceiling. Bend your elbow and allow your hand to rest softly behind your head. Just here for another 30 seconds. And then take a few moments to come to rest down onto your right forearm. And as you're ready, reach your left hand straight up toward the ceiling and then toward your feet. Then we're going to move with the breath. Sweep your left arm forward and then overhead, back behind you and toward your feet. Another 2 large circles, just moving slow. Bend at the elbow if that feels best. And then switch directions. And coming slowly back to center and ease your way back up. Come to a comfortable seat. You can cross your legs or send the legs out straight, rebounding here for a few moments. Sensing the feedback from your body. And returning to the easy flow of your breath. And just switching sides now, coming down onto your left side, left hip. Your legs are your anchor, so just positioning them in a way that offers you a stable, comfortable base. Setting your left hand away from your body on a diagonal. You can explore a little bend in your left elbow for comfort. And we'll just pause here for the next 1.5 minutes. And here we're creating traction in your side waist, and through this traction, you're helping to reduce stagnation and counteract some of the negative effects of slouching that can become so habitual when we're sitting and going about our days. Staying attentive to your breath. And the breath itself is part of the pump that helps to encourage circulation through the lymphatic system. Simply breathing a fuller breath into these parts of your body assists circulation. Last few breaths. And slowly now take your right foot and place it behind you now, changing the lower body anchor. As you're ready, placing your right hand behind you. So you're opening your chest to your right in this mild twist now, holding here for about a minute. And then just slowly reach your right hand up toward the ceiling. Bend your elbow and allow your hand to rest softly behind your head. Opening a little deeper into your twist. And now take a few moments to come to rest down on your left forearm. Reach your right arm straight up toward the ceiling. And then we'll circle your arm, taking your right hand toward your feet. Sweep your right arm forward, overhead, behind you, and toward the feet. Another 2 large circles. And then switch directions. Slowly back to center, release and ease your way back up to a seated position. Take a few moments here to pause and reset. Any comfortable seat. And then step your legs out long and wide into a seated straddle dragonfly. If you'd like some extra support, you can wedge a blanket underneath your buttocks. And you can always do less here, legs a little closer. You're going to take your right hand now down to the floor next to your right hip and reach your left arm out to shoulder height to the left. And then turn your thumb down, reach your left hand behind you, and you can take it to the small of your back, or if it's available, your left hand to your inner right elbow. And then slowly lower your right ear toward your right shoulder. Here for about a minute, no need to overreach your left hand. Staying soft in your body so your muscles can relax. You can follow your breath. Now reaching your left arm up toward the ceiling and then slowly overhead toward your right. So option here to shift onto your right forearm or slide your right hand away from you. Just keep grounding the back of both legs, creating an anchor on both sides of your seat, and exaggerate that sense of space through the left side of your body. Inhale here. On your exhale, take your left hand, bring it down to the floor inside your right leg, and place your right hand to the outside of your right leg, just moving into a forward fold, staying in that space that feels breathable and sustainable. You're creating a mild twist through your spine here and compression through your middle, your abdomen. And this is helpful as a lot of our lymphatic system lives around the organs and digestive system, the abdominal area. Deep breath, inhale here, and then walk both hands to the inside of your right leg, walk to center and pause. Lengthen both sides of your waist, and feel free to be on your hands or your forearms, or even a little bit more upright here. Just allow your shoulders to soften, your belly to relax. And on your next inhale, lengthen and lift through the front of your body. Gently press your way up and turn toward your left leg. And start by taking your left hand to the outside of your left leg, next to your hip, quite close. Reach your right arm out at shoulder height. And then turn your thumb down, take your right hand behind you, either to the small of your back or right fingers can snag the inner left elbow. And then slowly lower your left ear toward your left shoulder. And now release, reach your right arm up toward the ceiling and then slowly overhead toward your left. So you can shift onto your left forearm if that feels available, or just slide your left hand away. And take an inhale here, and then exhale. Release your right hand, place it to the inside of your left leg. Left hand outside your left leg, move toward a forward fold. And deep breath. Inhale here. Walk both hands to the inside of your legs. Walking to center, pause there. Lengthen both sides of your waist. And then feel free to stand both hands or fold forward a little deeper. Allowing your shoulders to soften, your belly to relax in this seated forward fold. Repeating the shape. And on your next inhale, easing your way back up. Scoop your hands to the back of your knees, bending your knees, and coax your legs back together. Feet on the floor. From here, we're going to recline down onto our backs. Gather any additional layers or props you may wish to have as we make our way toward Shavasana. With your feet on the floor, your arms in a loose cactus shape. For a few breaths, just step the feet wide to the side edges of your mat and slowly wipe your knees left and right. Loosen out through your low back, your legs, and your hips. And then take the next few breaths to extend and expand yourself into Shavasana, laying down, feet wide, legs long, palms up by the side of your body. Notice now the sensations you can feel in your body. And just notice the way now you breathe, your energy and awareness moves through the sides of your body, your chest and your ribs. And we'll close practice together here in Shavasana for the next 2 minutes. If you have more time to savor this rest, please pause the video. Feel free to rest a little longer in that shape of non-doing, at ease in your body, just for as long as you need. Relaxing in quiet, I'll be back to guide you back. And gently, softly drawing your awareness back. Just feeling the gift of ease and peace in your body and your mind from practicing. Softly stretching out, wriggling your body awake. And if you are laying back, bending your knees, take your feet to the floor. Then rolling out to your right side, pause for one last rest. And then press your way back up to sit. And thanks so much for joining me for this Spring Yin inspired practice today. Sleep well. Take care. Namaste.